I've cured my asthma. And I used to have like 4++, 5++, whatever on my allergy test. And my allergist said that I would always be on an inhaler. He was wrong. It was inflammation. I took out the sugar in the wheat and ditched the inflammation. So if you don't want asthma, you don't have to live with it. You can get rid of it. Determined women, are you struggling over 50 and gaining weight in menopause? And not only that, do you have fatigue, brain fog, maybe cognitive decline? And yet you're still working and you need to work or you want to work or you've got a career that you love and it's your passion, but you're struggling. I'm seeing this in my clients and noticing that there is so much fatigue, so much brain fog, so much depression out there. We're determined women and often we try to hide it and push through it and just get things done. That's what we do as determined women. We're strong. And sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. And you specifically don't have to struggle alone trying to figure out why you feel the way you feel. Because if you go to the medical center, what are they going to do? They're going to give you an antidepressant. They're just going to say it's menopause. And if you're lucky, maybe they would give you some hormone replacement therapy. But what if your gut's a mess? Do you have gas and bloating and indigestion and inflammation in your body and visceral fat around your neck and you just feel sluggish? All these things are happening. We have these feelings and you're not alone. This YouTube video is to address these, you, the determined woman, still working, because a lot of us are, and we do not have to give up and age too quickly just because we're in our 50s. Some of us are actually starting new careers like myself and another client that I have. We can get out there and do so many amazing things. And we are so determined. I have been bringing in new clients into my practice because they're so determined. And so I'm just like in awe of women because you can be determined to get your health back. You just don't often know what it is that you need to do and where and which direction to go in. You just know that you don't want to live the way you're living and you're just going to get your life back on track no matter what. That's a determined woman. A lot of my clients and a lot of women I'm noticing, their diet is dialed in, but there's something off. There's something wrong. Why is it that your diet's working, but you're not getting the results you're looking for? And so this is where I come in with my holistic low carb method, my lived experience, my education, my professional experience as well. Because you just don't know what you don't know. You don't realize that you haven't actually fixed the foundational process in your body so that everything can work the way it's supposed to work. This is your digestion. Do you have gas and bloating and indigestion? Do you have trouble eating your food or digesting your protein? And maybe you stopped eating red meat because you don't feel comfortable digesting it. Are you having trouble even just drinking water in the morning or getting minerals and magnesium to absorb in your body? Do you have muscle cramps at night and you're having problems with that? I am seeing malabsorption of minerals, of protein, of fat. If we don't get those into our body isn't going to work the way it was designed. Our body is designed to heal and get back into homeostasis when you take away the interferences. So what we want to look at is the foundational process of what it is that you can do to put your body back together, to fill in the cracks and to shore yourself up and to live adventurously, to get that 10 to 20 more years of quality life that the studies are showing that we can have if we focus on an anti-inflammatory diet and lifestyle. So what I'm doing at 62, I feel amazing. I've got energy. I went out for a walk this morning, came back and spent too long in the garden, perhaps a couple of hours in the garden, but it felt amazing. Spring is coming and I'm looking forward to my flowers. What is the vision and goal that you have for yourself? If you're still working and you're determined to reclaim your health, the second half of your life to be the best half, you can. Don't settle for poor health. Don't settle for being fatigued and depressed and not understanding what's going on in your body. Keep looking. Never give up. There are things that we can do. Please share this with somebody else if you know they're struggling and trying to figure out what they need to do for their health. We can all use a helping hand. We need to empower women across the board to know that we have to take back control of our lives and not at the medical center. The medical center gives out surgery and they give out medications, but they can't help you get healthy. That starts at home. That starts with lifestyle, and that starts with looking at low carb nutrition and bringing back meat and eggs and butter because those things help your body glow. They help your skin actually tan and stay healthy so you have less wrinkles. And the good thing about those foods and low carb nutrition and the good fats that we need for our body, it fights the dysbiosis, the candida, the fungus in the body so we can clean up our gut and have better immune function. So we can have better overall energy for our body and our brain. Those are things that we want to do. There are so many things that we could look at the foundational level. That's what I do for my clients. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not your doctor. I'm not there to fix or cure anything specifically. Sorry, guys, my computer dimmed down. Okay, apologize for that. YouTube helpers, thank you so very much. Let's get the light back on. There we go. All right. So, women over 50, don't suffer or struggle in menopause. Let's fix your foundational processes in the body. When I talk about fixing the foundations, what I am talking about is addressing your digestion. This is huge. Most people who come to me need that digestive dysfunction, have digestive dysfunction, and need that support. Not only that, is your body detoxifying correctly the food you're eating? Because when I run 6 diagnostic labs and find your hidden healing opportunities, it's going to let me know if you have low stomach acid. We need to support your fat digestion and your protein digestion because those are often not being absorbed as well. So those are some of the things that are my specialty to help you fix your foundations. That's your foundations. Is your stomach working? Is your digestion working? Is the food that's getting into the small intestine getting processed? Is there small intestinal bacterial overgrowth that needs to be eliminated? And what type of bacteria or commensal bacteria are you harboring, or are you harboring too much bad bacteria causing pathogenic bloom and leading to autoimmunity? We want to look at leaky gut and liver health. And we want to make sure that your total bile acids are actually functioning and detoxifying your intestinal tract, not stagnant, causing issues with gallbladder and bile cholestasis. So those are the foundations. I look at all of these things. We're going to be looking at pathogenic bacteria. Do you have H. pylori stomach bacteria? Do you have candida? Where are your health blocks and your weight loss blocks? And then let's address them with correcting the diet that's right for your body and even bringing in the MRT food sensitivity test to figure out what exactly your body's reacting to at the white blood cell and mediator reactions for the antigen responses in your body. This is a lot of information that I apply to your program so that we can put your body back together again quickly and address reducing the inflammation in your body so that you can do what you need to do to be healthy and reclaim the health that you want to have. This is redesigning you. This is getting back to you. This is being determined at no matter what to get to the results that you want to have in the next 3, 4, 5, and 6 months, because there's so many things to unravel that yes, we can get a lot of good results at 3 months, but I can get you more results at 4 months. And at 5 months, we're getting closer to the 15 to 20 pounds or more weight loss. And at 6 months, we're finalizing your thyroid metabolism as well as your lifestyle management that needs to happen to get you to live a holistic lifestyle, aging beautifully lifestyle, so that you can live active, pain-free, and have your brain working the way you want to. So as a working woman in menopause, over 50, cognitive dysfunction is huge. What you need to do is actually turn off the inflammation in your body. I don't know where that is until I talk to you and find out what's going on in your body, how you're eating, and what your food sensitivities are. And then when we run a GI map stool test and the Dutch urine test, we're going to find more information about what's happening inside your body at the hormonal level, because part of the process of reclaiming your health is actually getting all of your hormones balanced. When we get your hormones balanced, I'm talking insulin and cortisol, as well as the estrogen and progesterone. And the longer you work with me, the more I'm going to be able to help you replenish your hormones as a woman over 50 and menopause, because we need to replace our hormones, but we first need to understand whether or not we're having problems with detoxification. If you have a lot of inflammation in your body, you don't want to throw estrogen on those flames of dysfunction. We need to see exactly what's going on. I've had a client that's got some good testosterone, but not enough DHEA. And so, even for myself, I just ran my Dutch and I'm getting more DHEA because I'm replenishing it, but I still low on estrogen and progesterone. And so, these are all the things that we need to look at to course correct and support our body as we're aging young and beautifully. We can be the best body that we want to have, but we have to recreate that. And you don't have to do it by yourself. This is my specialty as an FDN practitioner and obesity survivor, helping women over 50 in menopause get back control of their life, to find their hidden healing opportunities and those weight loss blocks that are driving you crazy because, oh my gosh, we just want that slender middle, right? And we want to feel confident. We want to feel slender, and we don't want to look puffy with visceral fat that makes us look inflammatory and unattractive. And there's so many different ways that we can actually tan. I've just started tanning again. Summer is coming. This is Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles area. I'm in the high desert, so I get some beautiful blue skies and sunlight. And so my goal right now is to start evening out my tan and getting it ready for the Cook Islands so that I can have better sun protection. But there's certain things that we can do to get better tan. If you're eating oxidated vegetable oils, you're damaging your skin and oxidizing it. If you're keeping the sugar in, you are also oxidizing your skin because that's glycating your skin. And we need to bring in iodine, but I can't help you with your iodine until I educate you on why you need iodine and help support you and balance your basic metabolism before we look at iodine and supporting thyroid metabolism, because that is not the first step that I focus on. I need to focus on lowering your blood sugar, focus on fixing your metabolism, focusing on turning off the inflammation and reducing the pain in your body so that you can then get the brain energy you need, reduce those cravings and hunger to be able to focus on low carb nutrition. All of this is happening while you're working with me. This is why I hold the reins and guide you, yet you do the work. So this is going to be an investment in you. That's going to be the best investment that you've ever done, because that's what I've had clients say. They are so, so very happy. One of the clients that I was working on recently just told me that the podcast that she listened to recently, she was just like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. I'm resonating so much with this. This is it. I just need to balance my hormones. All of this is fixable. You do not have to live with the symptoms that you're having. I hear so many women say that I thought I just had to live with these symptoms. I go to the doctor's office and they just tell me it's just aging and that's normal. It's menopause. It's not normal, ladies, to struggle and feel uncomfortable, have fatigue, and have brain fog. I don't have any of that. My tennis instructor, I'm loving tennis. You got to go out and play tennis. And he was telling me, do I get winded? And I'm like, no, I don't get winded. I'm running back and forth and exercising, but I love it. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to pick up tennis, because I wanted to be able to get out and be outside and have an activity outside beyond just hiking. But the more we move our body, the more we actually create energy. We reduce the inflammation in our body and we get our brain to work again, but we have to take out the inflammatory foods. We have to focus on the foundations. As determined women, I know you want to do this, because the women that have been signing up for me, they've been so determined. I just had a 75-year-old woman still working, psychologist. Actually, I'm working with 2 psychologists. It's so amazing. They want to help other people. I need to help them and be in service of them because I want to help them help other people. We are women empowering women. We need to be able to be out there and keep working and have a brain that's functioning and a body that has energy so that we can do all of these things. This is the foundational process that we need to focus on to get all of this managed. And so, yes, health is a health adventure experience. And this is what I'm helping you provide to you in service when you sign up as my client for 3 to 6 months. 3 months will get you started. It's a jump start. I really need to work with you for 6 months, and you get extra bonuses when you work with me for 6 months, and you're going to get that support that you need ongoing with longer calls and more in-depth support because I have more time to work with you. The holistic low carb mix method fixes the foundational problems of why you have fatigue, depression, hunger, and cravings and don't feel good in your body and you're struggling. You don't have to struggle in menopause over 50. We can fix a lot of things and get your body back into homeostasis as best we can, depending on what's going on. I can't do miracles, But the body can provide miracles when you take away the interferences and let the body get into healing state. And there's so many things that we can do. The miracles that I've provided for my body is I no longer have prediabetes and I won't have diabetes, even though my dad and my sister died of that. And I had another sister also pass away because she just had unforeseen circumstances of being in and out of the hospital that just caused her to have liver damage and liver cancer. And nobody should have to put up with that. But if we start to take care of ourselves at home and understand that if you're struggling, there's certain things that we could do to put our body back together again. And so when we use low carb nutrition, we lower our blood sugar response and can reverse our risk for diabetes and Alzheimer's, because Alzheimer's is almost like a stage 3 diabetes. It's insulin resistance in the brain, and we can correct that. We can fix it, ladies. You can fix all of this if you are determined to put your body back together again and not live sick, but age young and beautifully like I am. Those are things that we can do. So I've no longer have asthma, so I've cured my asthma. I is spring outside and the tree seeds are opening and blooming, but I haven't had barely any reaction to them. And I used to have like 4++, 5++, whatever on my allergy test. And my allergist said that I would always be on an inhaler. Well, he was wrong. It was inflammation. I took out the sugar and the wheat and ditched the inflammation. So if you don't want asthma, you don't have to live with it. You can get rid of it. And I used to have sore degenerating knees. I used to hear them creak and everything. I didn't have enough collagen in my body. I wasn't absorbing or getting enough protein and fat in my diet. When I switched to a keto diet and low carb nutrition, that started to heal up. It didn't happen in a day. It happened over a couple of years. I no longer have degenerating knees. They're healthy and I can walk all day long and stand on my feet all the time. And I enjoy 10 to 12 mile walks uphill because I feel great. This is aging beautifully the way you want to recreate your body to live pain-free and active. And I've just created a new slogan that is aging adventurously, hiking mountains and training for life. Because the more that we look at this as a health adventure experience and get that movement outside, start somewhere. You don't start where I'm at. Start where you're at and just get more movement and start creating activities outside that are going to bring you joy and make you feel good. When we do the lifestyle factor, holistic lifestyle factors that we need to thrive in menopause, then we will thrive. But we have to recreate the health that we need to have. I am in awe of my clients, and they are teaching me as I serve them how the body heals and how determined they are to get the health that they want to live. I'm in awe of that. And it makes me feel stronger and more confident because my certainty and conviction about how this process works is such a powerful process that if we choose to correct the body that we have and fix it, everything is fixable. And like Marie Forleo said when I was studying her back 5 years ago, everything is figured out. When you put two women together who have in a collaboration, who are determined to fix your health together, you get results, and you're going to have the results that you want to have. So build that vision, wave that magic wand. What do you want to see happen in 6 months from now? 20 pounds of weight loss? You get satisfaction with me. When you work with me as my client and you haven't quite got to 20 pounds, I give you satisfaction. Now, if you're coming in and you only weigh 125 or 130 pounds, I can't promise you 20 pounds of weight loss. But if you're well over 200 pounds and you need that weight loss, you're going to get it. And for the most part, what's really interesting is the women who are coming to me who weigh at 130 pounds are dropping 10 pounds of body weight because they're fixing their foundations, they're dropping their inflammation, they're turning off their pain, their fatigue, and the depression, and they're fixing and recreating their health that they want to live with. And my client said, I'm so happy. And she says, it is so amazing that the results that I'm getting. And if you go to my testimony page at loribalue.com, that's LORIBALUE, read them. It's so heart-wrenching sometimes to hear some of these and to know that I'm providing a service so that you can recreate your health and live active for 10 to 20 years longer, to get down on the ground and play with your grandchildren, stay out of a nursing home. God forbid we should ever have to suffer like that. We don't want to be a burden to anybody either. As determined women, we are going to create the health that we want to have, recreate the body we want to have, and there is so many things that we can do. So you need to fix the foundations and use the holistic low carb method to help you do that. That's what I'm here for. And give yourself 6 months. Let's get you started. Let's get your body corrected. Fix those foundations. Because if you're still working, you want to be able to work longer, make more money, And to be able to do that, you need a brain that's functioning. So let's get your brain back together again. We can do that. That's called reversing inflammation in your body and getting the ketones to your brain so that your brain can work. This is happening. I am seeing it, and I am actually recreating my own health and keeping my hippocampus strong. Because if you don't get outside of your house and create new adventures and actually get excited about the life you want to live, your brain will shrink. If you stay in the house and worry and fuss about everything that's happening around you, that means that you're going to shrink your brain. So we need to get outside and get uncomfortable, but you don't have to do it by yourself. You can actually come and create a health adventure lifestyle with me to the best of investments you're ever going to make in your body and in your life, because I'm going to be there to serve you and I care. I am honored, and I am so grateful to be able to help guide all of the women that I've been working with the low carb method so that you can live life your way. Get back to being you, as one of my clients said. She's like, I lost myself somewhere along the way, but now I'm back. I've got me again. That's what you want to invest in. So if you would like to get the results that my clients are getting, if you would like to fix the foundation, stop struggling, if you would like to turn off the disease process in your body by flipping that sugar switch off, flipping on that metabolic switch so that you can practice epigenetics and express your DNA in a healthy fashion, support that metabolism, recreate you, and age beautifully and adventurously in the next 6 months. I'm graduating 2 women this month that I'm super excited about, and I've got space for 2 more women this month. I can't take a lot of women. I can only help about 10 people at a time because I do one-on-one support. And so this is a lot of personalized attention you're going to get. And I care. And it's an honor for me to be here for you. So if you're interested in this, DM me after you hear this. You can go to loribaloo.com and contact me there. Hopefully I will have a contact for you underneath this video. But don't be afraid, because I understand that the fatigue can make you feel confused and you don't know where to go. But that's what I'm here for. I got all of my results that I've corrected, all of my miracles for myself. Over 50 in menopause over the last 10 years. I'm 62 and thriving now. And I have so much energy that I know that everybody could do this, because I'm not special. I just did it already. And so, yes, I was a determined woman. I'm still a determined woman, and I'm still working on things that I can improve my body for. I invest in me with supplementation, protein that works for absorption in my body, digestive enzymes, minerals, and the right proper food for my body so that I can function and I can get a brain that works, and I want to absorb all of my nutrition. So there's things that we can do to support our health all the time, but you just don't know what you don't know. But that's where I come in to help guide you so that I can get you on the right track. This is like having a tour guide for your health. And I'm going to get you away from that cliff that you might figure like you might fall off. Get you away from that crumbly cliff, back out, turn you around in the right direction to get you back to living a life again so you can feel amazing. Would you like to feel amazing and be able to drop 20 pounds in the next 6 months? Well, I'm here for you. And if this resonates with you, you can be my next client. Just let me know. Let's get on a call. It's a health adventure strategy call, and I'm going to let you know how I can support you. See you soon.